Hola. Oh, hola.
Hola, hello. I hope you didn't feel rushed or anything. Don't worry about it.
No, you're good. I just feel bad because work was a fucking doozy, man.
Wait, what happened?
No, work was a doozy. Like it was busy all day, so like I didn't even have time to like just take a shit until like after work.
Oh
So
wow. Yeah, no, that's real, dude. I usually just
yeah.
go once in the morning and I don't have to worry about pooping all day.
See, I did that
Um,
too,
yeah.
but I don't know. I guess like somewhere along the day, there was a second wave starting to brew, and I was like, nah, I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time for that. And then lo and behold, as soon as I get off work, I'm like, I got to make time for that.
Yeah, no, I feel that. That's hard when you gotta go all day. It's also it's usually a telltale sign for me if my stomach's not doing so well, I'll just go. And
Yeah.
um and so yeah, that's tough. I've had to like go during work. I've usually tried to find the time. It's really stressful, especially for me, because I've got such a varied schedule. There's like I'll be like, oh, I got to do a home visit at say like 10 a.m. Um, or then I have to be back at the office at like noon or something. So I've got 11 to noon to either like work or eat lunch or go to the bathroom. And then like after my noon appointment, it would be like, okay, I've got from 1 to 2 to do stuff and also have to go to my next appointment. And so it's very just hard to find space in between, but you try. But it's
Yeah.
also like I don't usually have to like go number two, so it's usually like a quick 5 minute pit stop anywhere. I usually just go once in the morning. But if it's twice in a day, maybe it's just a bad sign. I go once a day because it's like not enough fiber. I don't know. It's what I've been doing for years. I think it's like some of my anxiety. I've really gotten myself to a schedule here. I gotta like go at like 7 a.m.
Yeah.
Because I've eaten like at 6:30, and I do that, and then I have to like shower, and then right after, because you don't do a post shower poop. You can't do a post shower poop
Nah, you really
because
can't.
it just it sticks to you. You gotta use. You're all moist. It's not helpful.
Yeah.
It's got to do a pre-shower shit, and then you get to clean off the extra if there's any excess. You know what I mean? Just like it's always for me again. It's that anxiety component. Because I'm like I want to make sure I'm clean for whatever reason, just for disease or maybe someone other than me is going to peek at it. I don't know. It's like
Yeah. No,
it's an
that's
important
that's
question.
where I'm the exact opposite, man. I'm a filthy fucking animal, is what I am, man.
Don't have to admit that on the recording.
No, I'm fine with admitting it on the recording. I don't give a fuck, honestly. Like, I'm one of those dudes that like goes to a gas station bathroom. You know the fucking paper you have on like the toilet. You put down before
Yeah,
you sit down. I don't
the
fucking do
seat
that.
cover. Yeah,
Bare ass on the seat. I don't give a fuck.
you're gonna get like hepatitis or something that way, man.
Nah, if
Like,
someone eats my ass, they're gonna start the next fucking Black Plague. I'll tell you that right now.
oh my god, dude, that's
Yeah.
probably true.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I saw. I think I mentioned about the bumper sticker that said Sasquatch is really wants to eat my ass. Um, it's funny as hell. Um,
Well,
that's just what it reminded me of.
The Mothman has been trying to fuck me, so
Yeah, he's been trying to go forward, dude. Trying to go deep
exactly.
in there.
He sees my bunghole and he's like, "That's a bright light. That's a lamp that I want in."
Is it? It's got to like glimmer. Did you bleach it or something? Like it just glimmers in the light, and he's just like it's
No,
calling me.
I just consume so many unnatural chemicals into my body. It just
It's
naturally
glowing radioactive. Is what it's doing.
it naturally bleaches my own asshole and gives me radioactive cheeks.
Radioactive cheeks. All right, that's a good start to the episode. Welcome to the pod, everybody.
I mean, it's not the most unheard of thing. You ever heard of the story of Gloria Ramirez?
I don't. What?
So back in 1993, apparently this woman came into a hospital complaining of like breathing problems and like heart palpitations, and unfortunately she did pass away. 30 minutes after they got her into the hospital. But the weirdest thing about it was that when they did tests on her, they found some very strange anomalies, like literal like Manila crystals in her blood, just floating around in her blood when they did a blood test. The fact that her blood smelled of ammonia and her breath smelled deeply of garlic, like an unnatural amount of garlic.
Mm.
And apparently, she was the source of getting random people like sick. People complaining, the hospital staff complaining, "Oh, my skin feels like it's on fire. I feel sick. I feel dizzy. I don't know what's going on." And literally
Oh,
23 people got sick just from dealing with this woman before she died.
Jesus. Was it like radiation poisoning or something?
I would have thought so too, but no, it's a very strange, set of circumstances that, unintentionally created nerve gas that they were affected by.
Oh my God. Nerve gas?
Okay, so apparently a thing back in the 50s was like just taking pain medications to deal with everything from headaches to muscle, spasms and whatnot and
Oh
cramps.
yeah. Mother's little helper. Anyway.
Yeah. But the chemical that was used in those medications was okay for a while until, doctors later realized in the 1970s that it actually prolonged use of said medication for pain could actually cause near permanent blindness.
Oh.
Yeah, so they quickly, blacklisted it. And,
Uh,
however, the same chemical that was used directly for the pain medication was used from everything else from oven cleaner to like, just random, paint thinning chemicals and stuff.
mm-hmm.
So by the 1980s, you can basically buy a bottle of like oven cleaner and it has the same exact compound in it. So you just rub it on your skin and you can use it to, treat the pain in your muscles.
Jesus. Oven
Yeah.
cleaner, you said?
Yeah, an oven cleaner. Yes. I'll put it in post what the actual chemical name is. It's like dioxide sulfide something.
Mhm.
But
It just
anyways,
sounds bad.
it sounds bad. So anyways, this woman Gloria Ramirez, she was actually using same chemical, like she was just buying it at a fucking hardware store, basically, and using it to treat muscle pain while going through like cancer treatment before her
Yeah.
untimely demise.
Oh.
So she had a pretty high amount of this like chemical on her skin and in her system, which
Mhm.
wouldn't be a problem at all. However, uh, it does change chemically when reacting to oxygen. And what is the first thing doctors do when you complain of breathing problems? They give you an
Give you
oxygen mask
oxygen.
of pure
Yeah.
oxygen.
Oh.
And the only way for this compound to then change into what is basically nerve gas would be giving it a lot of oxygen and giving it a high amount of energy to structurally change the metal bonds in the compound.
Oh my God. Jesus.
And the only way that could have happened in her case was a defibrillator. They literally used a defibrillator to start her heart again, or at least try to. And that was the spark it needed, along with the oxygen, along with the compound in her system, to create nerve gas. She became literally a living canister of nerve gas.
Wow.
Yeah. A little depressing, honestly, but
That's
very
yeah. That's
impressive chemically.
that's really interesting. That's a really odd amount of circumstances.
Yeah.
Speaking of the creepy and deadly and morbid, Kate and I went out last night to go see that new movie, Late Night with the Devil.
Oh, is it
Um,
good? Is it good?
it was it was really impressive. So so it apparently made. I want to say something noteworthy. It apparently made like on a Sunday, on Easter Sunday, I think it was, or Sunday beforehand. I don't know. Time's an illusion.
Yeah, true.
I don't know how long it's been out. It made exactly $666,666 at the box office, which is crazy. It's a crazy number. It's awesome.
That is on par with some of the weirdness of like The Exorcist. So bravo film, bravo for
Yeah,
doing what you set out to do.
doing. It's impressive marketing. It's an impressive marketing tactic.
Yeah,
And it was really well done. So it was. I will say, there's also the complaint about there's use of AI for like three title cards because it's a TV show, right? So it's like this
yeah,
hosts a bunch of mystic motherfuckers and like you know has like a kind of a light exorcism on TV is supposed to be the story, and it was
yeah,
really well done. It was really impressive. It really sets the tone. It sets this eerie tone early on, but with still being nostalgic because it's like its own late night TV show. But then shit
exactly.
hits the fan, and so I think that aspect really helped it. It was that the twisting of the nostalgia that made it uncomfortable,
Yeah, it's
and
the familiarity, but then like the twist on like what you expect is going to happen to like, be like out of this world horror. So yeah.
Yeah, the worldly horror. Yeah, and
Yeah.
it was really well done. I think the main guy in it's fantastic. He's always good in whatever he does.
David something. Ah, God, I always butcher his fucking last name.
I wish I remembered his last name, or his name entirely. He's great. He's a great actor.
Yeah.
He's awesome.
He was great as Polka Dot Man. He has been great in everything he's been in. Like, he's just a standout. He really is.
Good actor. So it was really well done. The entire cast was pretty good, I think. I really liked them. Yeah, it was intense. It was scary. It was well done. I'd watch that again for sure. I think it was cool. And then what else? Spoilers, I guess. I don't know. Like, I don't know how many people know this or not. I didn't know this. I thought it was like a real thing going in. I was like, okay, this is like going to be like a recreation of like a real broadcast. But it wasn't, and that was really cool. So it was supposed to be like this like kind of found footage thing, but then switched to like behind the scenes, real world stuff. And like I liked the way they did like they put a certain filter, a TV filter, like a 70s TV filter for like the events that were broadcasted.
Right.
And then they had like black and white, sort of fast paced modern cameras for the behind the scenes stuff. And I thought it was a really cool technique of how to do the film. It's a really fun watch. I really enjoyed it. It's crazy at the end. It's trippy. But it's cool. And so that was fun. I really want to see that movie Immaculate, but apparently it sucks. But I don't know. I just, I like Sydney Sweeney. I like that she was trying to create this project. And I also think it's funny that it's like there's like hella like people pissed off about it.
Why are they pissed off about it though?
Well, I guess so. I saw this one, and they're using this for the marketing campaign, which I think is genius. They were using probably a Twitter review of some sort, and so it was Liv saw how the anti-woke crowd embraced Sydney Sweeney as their new darling, and right away had to shove her in this blasphemous, satanic, feminist, pro-abortion, anti-life movie degrading Christians. This movie also debases Mary, Mother of the Christ. That's hella fucking funny to me. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, the only way she can top that is if she comes out as like, I've been listening to a great band recently, Ghost. They're fucking awesome, man. I love Ghost because they're predominantly Satanist. So. Oh,
that's cool. Well, yeah.
Yeah. So that would just be the cherry on top of everything.
It'd be very funny. It'd be a very good goof. It'd have a few gaps. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, exactly. Because literally one of their songs, and this is the most popular one, is "Mary on a Cross," and it could be first read as blasphemous. What the? Whose Honda Civic is that they're revving up? Like, what the fuck?
That's either a Civic or a fucking motorcycle. I can't tell the difference at this point.
God,
I hate the street.
I know, it's fine. Anyways,
dude, it was crazy. I don't want to finish your story. I'm gonna.
Yeah. Anyways, the song "Mary on a Cross" could be first read as blasphemous based on the lyrics, but like, if you really listen to it, it is literally like, you can misread it as marijuana. Mary on a Cross, marijuana.
Oh, okay.
Literally, the whole song is just about the lead singer being like, "Hey, Sweden, legalize weed, you fucks."
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, but they're just like, we're also Satanists, so we got to have like the clever wordplay with like religion. So.
Yeah, that's real.
Exactly. Also, another one of their songs, same album too, by the way, is "Kiss the Goat," which is literally just like trying to have sex with the devil.
Love that. Love that. Let's peak.
Just perfect. Anyways, continue with your story.
Yeah, so I was gonna say this, dude. San Jose at like 2 a.m. is like crazy. We were downtown on a Saturday at 2 a.m. So this whole weekend, it's been like I've been out late every single night. That's why I wanted to say I'm sorry for missing breakfast on Sunday. That's so. I haven't talked to you since Saturday. It's been such a week already too. I've been so. Anyway, all over the place. I'm so sorry to Edwin and Chris for missing breakfast. I literally like out. So after I met up with you guys, I went out drinking, and then like I went out.
Jesus, you judge me for my energy drink use. What the fuck, man?
No, so I'm just saying that's just dangerous. I mean, so is the stuff I do. Well, not really. No, I'm safe about it. I'm kidding.
My radioactive asshole says otherwise.
So I went out to I went out to the bar with some friends. Saw a great live band. It was this blues band. It was fucking sick. Blues, jazz,
Oh hell yeah!
funk. It was impressive. I was like, holy shit. And so after that bar, we went to another bar, which was like, had games and stuff. So we started to play this game. It's apparently, so it's called I Would Kill Hitler or whatever, right? So it's supposed to be this hypothetical game about like asking you hypotheticals and how you're going to solve it and how you're going to, adhere to it or do with it what you will.
Okay.
Right. I think I gave some good answers. So like I'm maybe sidetracking, but there was a card that came. It didn't even come to me. There were every single card, every single hypothetical, almost every. I was like, I really want to answer this. This is funny as shit, and I want to like give a funny answer. So like, there was one that was like, if you had the president's Twitter account, what would you tweet? And it was like, oh, bro, I fucking got one off the bat. Pull a Roseanne Barr, dude. Just like tweet a racial slur, and then blame it on Ambien in the next tweet. And like, I think that'd be perfect.
No, what you should do is just tweet the N-word like 20 times and then have like that little emoji crown after all that, referencing the Burger King guy.
Oh my god, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Anyone watching this who knows exactly what I'm talking about that dude that said a slur while wearing a Burger King crown.
On the fucking plane, yeah, he's like, and he's not even, no one's egging him on this, he's just like, I'm gonna say it.
Yeah.
Like, why did he need to drop that? That's a whole other thing.
And funny enough, it's not the first time he did that, too. Like, I think he also was wearing a crown at the time that he did that last time, too, which is funny as hell.
So white trash, he got the face tats and everything.
Oh, God, it's fucking crazy.
So we finished that up at 1 a.m., and then, like, our friends were like, hey, do you want to come back to our place? We'll hang out. Like, everyone was like, where do we want to go? And then my friend Jack was like, "Oh, can you like get us a ride home? Because like I guess like it worked out differently that way. So I had to be able to drive them home. So like I was going wherever they were going, kind of. Not really. I wanted to stay out, so I was like, I figured I can get a few hours of sleep, get like maybe 4 or 5 hours before the breakfast. I can go to it and be fine. But no, then we got to the apartment. You're eating ramen right now?
I'm eating spaghetti and meat sauce, bro.
Slay. So
yeah, don't worry. I'm listening to your story. Don't worry.
So then we hung out at the apartment for like an hour. I drop off Jack and Lisha. So like the friends who were at it, right? It was Abdul and I wish I could remember his partner's name. I'm so sorry if they're watching. They were great hosts. They were lovely. They were so nice. It was late that night. And there was a lot of people at the bar too, so it was a huge crowd of like maybe like 12 people we were with to start with, and then it just kept growing and shrinking and shrinking and growing, or maybe the other way around. And like so, it just very busy night. But they had guitars on the wall, so like of course in Jack's nature, him being a master guitar player, pulls it down, tunes it, starts strumming at shit, and then like I remember like there was a moment in the party where I felt I felt like so on top of the world. Was like this. I felt so grounded too at this point. I turned to Jack, and he's singing. I hear him finish the chorus for Stick Season, and then I just like hop onto the chorus, and then we just go into the second verse, and everyone's like sitting down. Everything gets quiet around us. Everyone's observing us just perform our hearts out, and like they sit,
man,
just watching, and I'm like, this is like amazing. This is like. It was great. It was a great feeling. I felt good, and it was very nice because like Abdul being very nice, I'm sure, was like after we finished the song, he was like, "Bro, why are you not in the band?" I'm like, "I know, dude. That's what I was saying." It's super nice, and so that was cool. But I didn't get home until like I dropped off Jack and Lisha close to 2:30. Lisha lives near me, so I got home at 2:30. Didn't go to sleep until 3, and so then like when my alarm went off at 7, I turned it off and went back to sleep. I remember doing that.
Oh my god! Oh god!
I'm so sorry. I just like went to bed so late. I was super baked. It was like really awful. It was crazy.
Dude, that's fine, man. If you slept till like fucking 10:30, I'm fine.
I literally slept till when I called you was when I woke up.
That explains why you sounded the way you did. Okay, that
so crocky. I'm like, I wake up and I'm like, sun's out. Oh shit! And I'm like, they probably called me. You did.
Oh my god. Oh, that's too good. That's too fucking good.
I'm so sorry.
Oh my god.
That was really bad. I felt so awful.
Oh my god. Oh. No, you're good, man. You're good. Shit happens, bro. What can I say?
It does happen, dude. Yeah, I was just too. I had to wake up because I was still high the next day. It was
You know. God. But nah, Jesus Christ. It's all good though. We had like breakfast. It was fun. It was nice.
good. I'm glad.
For some reason, we kept talking about fucking Mia Khalifa. I don't know why.
I'm sure Chris brought it up.
Yeah. Oh, you know what it was? It was because we were talking about like that fucking song that roasted the shit out of her that became like a meme. You know, hit or miss. I guess.
Song, yeah.
Yeah.
I know that one.
Yeah. Oh god, I feel bad for that girl that did like the TikTok dance of it because she got fucking bullied offline because everyone thought she was like a dude.
Wait, what the fuck happened?
So this like cute anime looking girl did like a TikTok dance to one of the verses from that song, you know, the hit or miss. I guess they never miss, huh? That fucking whole meme. You know, the
Yeah. Oh wait, this was the one with the cheerleader outfit, right? The brunette?
That's the one, yeah. Doing that fucking
Fuck. Oh my god, that was like what, 5 years ago?
I think that was like 6 or 7 years ago.
I hate COVID, how it's ruined my sense of time. I've
Same.
lost so many years, it feels like. I'm 26. I have my own health insurance. Why do I have that?
Yeah.
I don't want to. That's not bad. I have actually like really good coverage and really
That's
low
good.
payments. I'm happy. It's actually pretty
Yeah.
satisfactory. I had to pay a single copay. I have an HSA that helped pay for these. Which
There
is
you
nice.
go.
New glass display viewers, if you noticed.
Yeah, I mean, we were joking about you looking like a Berkeley professor because of your new glasses and shit.
That's right after that. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. You look like the
Yeah.
Berkeley professor that would sell shrooms to students.
Dude, the Korean barbecue we had on Friday. Oh my god, I was so stuffed.
Same.
Surprised I could move from the table to the car, and for like good half hour to an hour at Edwin's place, I just had to sit there and I was like processing, and I was like, "Fuck, that was heavy." I haven't played Magic in a while. That was fun. Even though I was like simultaneously relearning the rules.
Yeah.
Stuff.
Granted, I kind of got like the worst hand of like playing like an actual like, you know, Magic user, like a fucking wizard, you know, as my whole deck set up. So I'm like, oh god, what is all the weird shit that I can cast going on?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, but apparently I won the game, even though I didn't know how I was able to win the game.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, it's whatever though. No, I really need to play more Magic the Gathering. Honestly,
You did fucking win. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's like a baller move I could have done if it just went to mine. But I mean, you know, it was also hard to follow.
Yeah.
Going on kind of.
A lot of it is strategy. So yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not good at strategy games.
I hope the mic caught that on your end. That was crazy.
Oh, was it Basie that fucking fart?
Basie, bro. What the fuck? I bet your room stinks right now, dude.
Not yet. Not yet. It don't.
Bro, you ever I was like ripping one of the car today, and I was like, fuck, this sucks. And like I had to turn my Febreze up. You know, isn't that terrible?
Nah, man. I just let it marinate because I'm a disgusting
Oh.
fucking animal. That's what I am.
That's crazy. I would never. I gotta get that shit out. That's
No,
like
it's gotta be like a real bad fart for me to just sit there and think, damn, how did my asshole come up with that?
How'd you do that today, man? What the fuck?
The fuck, man?
It's great. Yeah, I mean, you know, I don't know. I'm proud of a good fart. I'm proud of a good smelly. There's some that are like fine, just munching away. Yeah, I haven't even had dinner yet. Actually, I'm cooking late because I should have warned you. Kate's gonna crash the pod here in a second.
Well, that's fine.
So
She's cool with that.
She is cool. I told her this morning. Fine. I don't know. Yeah, I keep up.
Yeah, we were talking in D&D fucking when we were playing with the guys in the Bay Area. Like, I'm trying to remember the exact conversation, but it was like, oh, I walk up to the Minotaur to deliver a final blow, and I just turn to you and I say, I'd rather blow the Minotaur. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
God.
Do a little sucky.
I'm trying to remember which one of us said that. Was that you?
Yeah, that was me. I literally turned to you and I'm just like, I'd rather blow the Minotaur.
And no, I was like,
and then you're just laughing your fucking ass off, like, oh my fucking god.
I was like, I knew someone would say that shit.
And I guess Chris overheard it too, so he's just like, what the fuck?
Oh my god, yeah. That was a good session, man. That was fun.
Hell yeah.
That was like old times, just saying stupid shit, making fun of each other.
I don't know how the fuck my dwarf is gonna handle Minotaur dick, but we'll see.
He's I don't know, man. It's like those hentais, like,
oh god, yeah, the expansion ones, yeah, we're just like
with the fucking like the ogres. It's
god, yeah.
Imagine that.
Yeah.
Like a beat sock.
It's usually fucking Laura Croft for some reason in most of those. I don't know why.
Yeah, for real. What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm just like, I don't think she's ever fought an ogre before, and I don't think she's taken on an ogre in that way. So
I don't think so. I don't think she's fighting it that way.
No.
Something. Yeah. What else happened this weekend? So yeah, well, every single night, starting from Thursday, I didn't go to bed until 2 in the morning at least. Thursday was very eventful. Thursday was a good day because we went to a show. We went to the show for, I guess, one of Willie Nelson's sons. He calls himself the Particle Kid.
Particle Kid.
It was cool. It's very stoner rocky. I like the opener better, I will say. So there's this band called the Stevenson Ranch Davidians, and they're like this very like psychedelic, very slow, folky kind of rock and roll, and I loved it, dude. I got lost in every single song. The lyrics are repetitive, but it works to the genre they're playing with it. So it was like very cool, very chill, and so I mean, like halfway through Particle Kid said, we dipped, and so that was fun because we agreed. Okay, so like it's a special night supposedly at this bar called the Rosewood. And for those of you from like the Bay Area, North Bay, right? Like if you know Menlo Park and stuff, you'll know that the Rosewood, not the resin, the Rosewood is very like upscale, bougie type of shit. We're all showing up dressed like we went to a rock show or we played in one of the bands at that show. You know what I mean? Like just dressed like regular rock stars. Fucking Jack had a Kirkland sweater on, alright? And like literally a black sweater with the Kirkland brand logo in the corner. And so we're
I
going
fucking love that.
The minute we drive in, it's like it's a bar in a hotel and the bar is open to the public and stuff. But dude, there's a valet for like parking. And like, so my friend Seabass pulls up in his car, man, and like it's a 2007 VW, whatever that sedan model they make is.
Yeah.
And they're like, no, bro, go to the other lot. And then like, we walk into the place, and it's just people dressed to the fucking nines. Like their clothes cost more than the tattoos I have all over my body. You know what I mean? Like, it's real rich, like, white vibes. Like, Fabian and Sebastian are the darkest people in there. Fabian's probably the most well-dressed to at least make waiter status. And so, like, it's just a very fancy schmancy place. I'm setting the scene here. We're all not dressed well. I've got a fucking jean jacket and a beanie on, all right? Not the vibe. And so, and a fucking band t-shirt. You know what I mean? Like, so
Yeah, you're pretty much the exact opposite of country club, you know.
I look like a fucking burnout, and these people look like their daddy paid for their tuition. You
Like
know what I mean?
everyone there is like dressed like, you know, your rich dad, and then you are dressed like the disappointing son who's still in the rich family.
100%.
Yeah.
So, we sit down at 10:30. The minute we walk in, fucking security's eyeing us, and you know this place is fancy because the security got earpieces like they're the fucking Secret Service. I was like, Mr.
Yeah.
President, like I was like thinking of playing that game. You know what I mean? Anyway, so like 10:30, we sit down at a table. We pull together some chairs. Fabian, where there's 5 of us, he gets 2 drinks for the 5 of us to split. So that doesn't communicate broke to anybody. And so then, like, at 11 o'clock, they tell us, some security guy tells us, hey, the bar is closing. And none of us think anything of it until we get to the parking lot and we're like, wait a minute, it's only 11 o'clock. They're not closing the fucking bar. They usually close at like 1 or 2. And we're like, they just kicked us out, bro.
Yeah.
And so we got kicked out the fucking Rosewood. And so that became the meme of the night, and I mean, there was some questionable things we did, like Jack was at one point dancing in the middle of the fucking thing, and there was a guy awkwardly walking behind him, like, what the fuck are these poor people doing? And and then fucking Fabian told some shit. I wish I had the video. I'm waiting for Seabass to send me it, but fucking Fabian pulls out his phone. He can type on Snapchat a long way in big text, and so he just turns it around to show like Coke ? And just pointing that and seeing what happens.
Oh my god, bro. You know they got the good Coke, okay? It doesn't have fentanyl in it. It has like maybe 2% baby laxative. That's what it's got.
Dude. And so like, but I think those were 2 contenders to get us kicked the fuck out. I think there was also like the fact we only ordered 2 drinks. So we communicated poor, and the way we didn't fit the dress code, and so like it was a shot night at the Rosewood, but it was really fun because we went to another bar in Menlo Park. I wish I remember the name, which was like really cool. It was cool. It was just dead. But it was a Thursday, so I guess like people in Menlo Park don't go hard on Thursdays. It's Thursday. Oh, what the fuck? I'm just so used to College Town. I like live near a college, so like there's the bar over here that pops off. But so we were hanging out there, and then we were like, oh, we're gonna go to another bar. But then we decided, okay, no, let's like, there's Pizza My Heart. So we went to go get pizza 5 minutes before closing. So I remember we sat there, we were enjoying our pizza. We had long finished, we were having a conversation, and then like 15 minutes after they're closing, no, 10 minutes after they're closing, they turn off the lights to communicate to us like, get the fuck out. And so we're like, oh, sorry. And then we're hanging outside of there for like 10 minutes, just talking about the night, reviewing everything, joking. And then we parted ways, and I got home about probably 1 in the morning. But God, that was so much fun. That was such a fun, eventful night. Even the getting kicked out part is just hilarious to me. And then I was telling our dad about it, and he was like reminiscing. He was like, "Bro, that's like a fancy place." And we're like, "I know." We found out, and so it's like
you found out in the most polite way possible they can tell you.
Found out in a very funny way. It was very wild. You know, just nuts. Absolutely nuts. But yeah, that was a start to my weekend, and then I had Friday off because I didn't take it off because of Good Friday. It just happened to land on that day. And like then it was great because then you guys were coming into town, so I was like, okay, whatever. I've got the whole day off if you want to meet early or late. Nothing's standing in my way. Except Friday turned into a fucking errand day for me. I didn't wake up until like 9:30. And then I started my laundry, and then I was like getting back. I put it all away, and I was like, fuck, I gotta pick up my new glasses because I got an appointment for that. Nice. Go over there, came back here, and then I was like, I gotta go get ready for dinner with the guys. And then like it was annoying because I texted I'm on my way, and then Chris texted me back. He's like, oh, we're already here. I'm like, half an hour early. He's just like his dad. It's like it's insane to me. Anyway.
Yeah. Well, hey, in his defense, we fucking decided to leave and like his place and then go fuck around with Edwin at his work, and we did that for a little bit. I got some cool pictures of some Porsches because his dad exclusively works on Porsches.
I mean, that's how they make them. That's how they can afford a house in Mountain View, dog.
Yeah, that's the only way to be like one of 2-3 people in the area that only works on Porsches. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, so we did that, and then Edwin's dad is just like, if you want to hang out with your friends, get off work early. It's fine. Don't worry about it. And then, we fucked off to, like, Safeway, which happened to be the Safeway right near the Korean barbecue place. So it's like, yeah, that's why we were there super fucking early.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. And then, around that time we were talking a lot about WWE wrestling because Edwin's getting back into wrestling, and I honestly should too because there's a lot I fucking missed.
I see a lot on my Twitter feed of recently of that new star. I don't follow it enough closely to remember her name for the life of me, but good for her, good for them. However they identify. I'm not keeping up with that, so I don't know.
It's the one that's always dressed in black and like looks like an alt mommy.
Yeah.
Rhea Ripley, that's the one.
Rhea Ripley. Okay, I'm gonna try to remember that one. She's cool, man. She's cool.
She's fucking tight.
I need to, I know WrestleMania is going on right now. Is it or is it? I actually don't know.
I think it is. I hear that there's also going to be like, I guess some like new stars showing up soon and whatnot. So yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense. You got to keep it entertaining and whatnot. You can't have like the same old shit, happen all the time, every year after year.
You got to be, especially in this day and age, you got to be new and original.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, fucking the one original thing that AI has ever given us that is truly unique and interesting is the unknown.
Yeah, I appreciate that. It's
that is the one good thing AI has actually delivered. That is about it.
I remember, did you and I talk about exclusively the Pooniverse thing?
We did. Yes. We talked about how with Pooh, Blood and Honey 2 coming out, the fucking movie makers announced that they're doing a whole Pooniverse, basically all twisted, fucked up versions of like the original fairy tales and whatnot.
They just released a teaser for fucking Bambi: The Reckoning.
Oh my god. Dude, I'm excited for Pinocchio because the premise they got for Pinocchio is real fucked.
What is it?
The premise is that like Pinocchio is like a bit more sadistic and whatnot, like a budding serial killer type.
Okay.
And at some point he's gonna like wear human skin because he wants to be a real boy,
Oh, that sounds fucking metal, dude.
That's like some Buffalo Bill type shit. Like, damn.
That's crazy. I can't wait to see that movie in a violent way where it's shot from the killer's perspective. I think that's gonna be sick.
Yeah, which I certainly hope is gonna be better because like given the route that these filmmakers are going right now, they can only like learn from their mistakes and try and like get better and better each time with their new movies.
Yeah,
because like I heard so many bad things about the second Pooh, Blood and Honey movie, and I'm just like, I don't know. I want these guys to succeed.
Did you expect it to be good? Did you expect it to be good?
No, I expected the first one to be like a cheap cash grab that everyone just wanted to see because it's a twisted, fucked up version of Winnie the Pooh, and he's public domain.
Only selling point. It wasn't. I heard it was like not well done.
Yeah, because it was low budget. They had like not really people who can act in it, and they didn't really know what they want to do with the story and the theme. So I just figured, okay, it's obviously like a test run for like them cooking up the real shit. They're gonna get Tigger, and then it's gonna be like a decent slasher movie, at least like camp, maybe a little bit of cheese. No, it's like just mostly cheese going into bad cheese.
That sucks.
What the fuck?
Dude, that's like reminded me of this horror movie. I don't know if I told you about this probably, but you should check it out. It's on Amazon Prime. They've got this movie called Llamageddon. It was like this real low budget. It's like a friend's like, oh, let's make a funny movie because this will be hilarious, and then we'll like do stupid tropes and like act really badly in it and almost look like a porn, but then do nothing that comes with the porn. But try to do something like that. It's very wild. It's a very D-rated movie. It's fucking terrible. But it's a fun watch. Just like if you're like hanging out with your homies and you're like, fuck it, let's put something on. Like, it's hilarious to watch with somebody else.
Okay, that's good to know. I will definitely look into that. Yeah. Because, I don't know, like, I find that most horror movies I want to see is, like, I want them to be, like, good, creative, interesting, some good kills and whatnot. If it's going to be a slasher, real fucked, you know, if it's going to be a psychological kind of like thing. Like Hereditary, that's like my prime example for good, like, psychologically fucked up shit.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. And, yeah, like, there's not many films I can think of right off the bat that is horror that is, like, very funny to watch, you know what I mean?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. But I gotta start developing a list, honestly. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Yeah. So definitely Llamageddon, top of the list right now.
Of bad horror movies.
Bad horror movies that I can actually laugh at, yeah.
What's another, like, really bad just movie that was made?
I'm trying to think. I don't know, because I don't really watch bad movies. That's the thing. I try to avoid bad movies.
I'm just trying to watch good content, man. You gotta make priority for the shit that is impactful.
Yeah.
That is real. That is, tense.
I will say, fucking Pride, Prejudice, and Zombies, I went to go see that movie all the way back in, like, when the fuck was it released? I want to say, like, 2013?
I feel like that's about right.
Yeah, I could be wrong. I'll put it in post, because time is fucked for me, because COVID and shit. But I do remember that movie actually being surprisingly good. It actually had the exact same themes as Pride and Prejudice, just in the midst of a zombie apocalypse. Like,
That's a wild concept, man.
it is. It was actually really well done. I was surprised. I mean, the ending was a little cheesy, but, like, you know, I kind of expected some cheese for such a premise like that.
Yeah, that's real.
Yeah. Although I'm kind of disappointed that it didn't do well at the box office, because if it did, we could have had more movies based on ridiculous books like Pride, Prejudice, and Zombies. We did get Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter to some success. But, you know, Sensibility and Sea Monsters, that would have been fucking great to see.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Yeah.
I thought the Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter movie, if you know what you're getting into, you're like, it's wild historical fiction.
Yeah.
Who gives a fucking shit?
Exactly. It's the one movie that feels like it could have been directed by Zack Snyder with all the fucking slow-mo shots, but is actually a good fucking Zack Snyder-esque movie. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. And then I love how they tease Obama at the end. I think that's hilarious. That's like how Kingsman teased Hitler at the end. I was like, that's fucking funny.
Oh, that's gold. That's fucking
They're doing
gold.
the same shit that Marvel was doing and trying to build like a whole franchise and shit.
Yeah, a fucking universe, an extended universe. I can't wait for the Bill Clinton fucking version of that movie. Bill Clinton, MILF Hunter.
Hell yeah, dude.
JFK, he fires back.
Fires back. Oh my god.
They call me
JFK.
Kennedy the way they fucked with my John.
They call me. Oh my god. They call me kid. They call me Barack the way I Obama.
Oh my god. I call that bitch Lyndon the way she'd be on my Johnson.
Oh shit!
Oh my
God. That's all. Wait, I'm trying to think of some other ones.
Oh my god. They call me Winston the way I fuck up her church hills.
Oh my god, Jesus Christ. Just insane.
Yeah.
I think that's a good note to end on here.
Nah, they call me Andrew the way I be jacking my son.
Oh my, what the fuck? No, you can't say that. Shut up, Diddy.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
I said shut up, Diddy.
Oh my fucking god, man. Jesus Christ, what the fuck is going on with P. Diddy right now?
Okay, I don't want to end it here because I want to talk a little bit about. There's apparently like a lawsuit on Kanye or Ye or whatever the fuck, right? I don't care. He's an idiot. I hate how he's ruining his legacy. It is said.
I'm fine with it, honestly. His past few albums fucking suck, so this is the only like logical endgame for him, anyways.
He's being sued for workplace abuse. Employees claim Ye threatened him by saying. An employee claims Yi threatened him by saying, "I'm going to punch you in the face," before abruptly changing tone, mimicking Super Mario's victory dance and saying, "I'm going to give you one more chance, another life." And then, like, it also goes on to say, Yi went on a rant about Hitler's greatness, said the Holocaust was fake, and then had staff members come to the meeting room and watch The Batman on mute in silence, which I think is the funny. This is awful stuff, but this is really fucking funny too. From like an outside, like imagine him just everyone silently watching The Batman. That'd be crazy. After like he just like talked about like Adolf Hitler and praised him and stuff.
Wait,
and
like
then,
they all sat in silence and watched the movie, or like did he put the movie on while with no volume on?
He had staff members come to. Actually, it was on mute in silence, so it was like but the movie was muted and nobody could say a word.
What the fuck?
He told employees if they got fat, they would get fired. At Yi's Donda Academy, he allegedly, because he started a university or whatever,
Yeah.
he wanted to introduce a jail where kids would be locked in cages. And then he threatened to go after LGBTQ, the LGBTQ plus community next because, quote, people are controlled by Bill Gates so they don't have children for population control, end quote. That's what the lawsuit's accusing Kanye of.
I don't know how much money he has left, but I don't care if that brother is rich. Like, fucking arrest him for, like, everything he's done up until now. Find a charge that sticks, people.
He might get diddied. Who knows, man?
Maybe. Maybe they can charge him for, like, sexual harassment just purely out of the fact that, like, his wife has been naked most times in public when she's around him. Yeah, like, the only time I've actually seen her in public with him with clothes on is when they're hanging out with his kid. I'm just like, what the actual fuck, Kanye?
There's some weird shit going on behind the scenes.
Yeah.
I don't. Whew, it's intense. He's just an awful human being.
Yeah.
Maybe
like
couldn't have ended on that note.
Maybe it's fine that his legacy is just being destroyed because some of his art is okay. I mean,
yeah.
But like, if he's an absolutely terrible person, I want all the worst things to happen to him. Like, damn.
Totally, 100%.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah.
But I guess that's yeah.
But yeah. You were gonna say sorry?
I was gonna say this is I think this is a good place to clock out.
I think so. I mean, your girlfriend's not joining us for the pod? Aw.
I guess not.
Damn.
She's running late, but that's okay.
That's okay. We can have her next time if she's down for it.
You can have her next time if she's open.
Yeah.
This has been the 9 to 5 boys. Thank you so much for joining us. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, whatever you're doing, wherever you're at. Thank you so much.
I certainly hope Kate is prepared for the world that she's going to enter in, the 9 to 5 boys.
Yeah, for real. Whenever.
God damn, we say some weird ass shit.
Oh, hold on. I think that's her, actually. Hey. Hi. Still recording. Hi, we say hi. Come on up.
Say hello to the internet.
Maybe. We're also just recording still. We started late, so. Are they? I think. Yeah, I'm a little high. We're just finishing up. All
right. On that note, I think it's time for us to clock out.
Time for us to clock out.
Exactly. Watch whenever this gets uploaded. So yeah. Bye, y'all.